18 A4 to A18 है सर. इन्होंने 1 तारीख को ही हैज टेकन द photographs and the videography has done and has the investigation has seized the photographs on 14th May after 13 days and without 65B evidence act certificate.
The lady you just saw in the video isn't a lawyer. She is a chemistry professor who has been accused of killing her husband, and she is representing herself before the court. Mamta Pathak, a 65-year-old former chemistry professor from Madhya Pradesh, is serving a life sentence for murdering of her own husband, a doctor. Now, she is representing herself in the court to appeal her conviction, and her unusual approach is grabbing a lot of attention. A video of her arguing her case has gone viral, showing her challenging the very evidence used against her.
Exhibit P15 में इन्होंने जो रिकवरी की है ऑफ द आर्टिकल्स वो की है 12:30 बजे. 12:30 बजे. और नेक्स्ट एग्जिबिट P17 है जिसमें इन्होंने हमें अरेस्ट बताया है एट 12:40. हाँ 13:10 पे. तो सर योर लॉर्डशिप एंड द FIR was lodged against an unknown accused. So at that time, I was neither in the custody of the police and nor the accused of an offense.
It all started in 2022 when a marital dispute turned into a sensational murder. On April 29, 2021, her husband Neeraj Pathak, a respected doctor, was found dead in their house in Chhatarpur, Madhya Pradesh. The autopsy pointed to a single shocking cause, that is electrocution. Almost immediately, the spotlight fell on the wife, Mamta. The police arrested Mamta, believing she had murdered her husband. The court trial, which began on 2022, was like a puzzle with many pieces. The prosecution built its case on what's called circumstantial evidence, a web of clues rather than a smoking gun. On June 26, 2022, Judge Rajesh Kumar Devalia delivered his verdict, finding Mamta guilty and sentencing her to life in prison along with a fine of 10,000 rupees. Mamta, however, refused to give up and appealed to the High Court. Initially, her lawyers didn't show up for her first two hearings, which were on September 6, 2022 and November 28, 2022. After 18 months in jail, she took a bold step. She fired her lawyer and announced she would argue her case herself. The court was hesitant, rejecting her first attempt to represent herself in August 2023.
यह सही है कि सिविल लाइन थाने के पास ही मेरा मकान है. अब योर लॉर्डशिप इसके लिए पेज 39 पे देखिए लॉर्डशिप सिविल लाइन कॉलोनी पेज 39 में जो उसका एड्रेस है दैट इज सिविल लाइन कॉलोनी. और सिविल लाइन कॉलोनी इज द कॉलोनी बिल्ट फॉर द पुलिसमैन ऑफ posted in the civil line police station.
Her argument was so precise that even the judge asked her if she had the time to study LLB. The turning point came on March 12, 2024, when Mamta stood before the judges and spoke for the very first time.
I have given the application, but the opportunity was.
Application नहीं बनते कि ये गाना मत गाइए.
जी.
The normal presumption is that a lawyer, before cross-examining the witness, shall consult his client, that is the accused.
She argued that the prosecution's case was weak, built on shaky circumstantial evidence without any eyewitnesses. She also brought up her severe health issues like heart disease, kidney problems, and possible bone cancer, and her responsibility of her son, who has schizophrenia. Recognizing the seriousness of her situation, the court granted her a 6-month temporary bail. On August 29, 2024, she returned to the court, again representing herself, and was granted an extension of her bail.
But sir, यदि वो खुला नहीं होगा, तो फिर sir, that was the reason कि FSL रिपोर्ट में
आपने इनसे पूछा क्या PW9 से कि वो तार में कोई ऐसा बिंदु नहीं था जिससे कि करंट टच कराया जा सके.
सर जी तो वहाँ पे जो हुआ सर यहीं यहाँ पे भी वही होगा क्या सर जी? वहाँ पे यदि उसमें
जी मैडम एक बात सुन लीजिए आप.
जी.
हम आपके साथ बहुत धैर्य दिखा रहे हैं और सभ्यता दिखा रहे हैं।
जी जी
इस तरीके का एलिगेशन मत लगाइए।
नहीं 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 नहीं
नहीं, that
So-
amounts to contempt.
जी जी
You are
जी,
inviting
जी,
another case.
जी जी
Your statement कि वहाँ जो हुआ वही यहाँ होगा क्या?
नहीं।
That amounts sorry.
नहीं, नहीं,
That is an allegation and contempt.
No,
अभी
no.
आपको जेल भेजते हैं और केस उठा के दूसरी बेंच में भेज देते हैं, वो करेंगे आप।
नहीं सर, हम ये
इस तरीके की बातें मत करिए आप।
गलती हो गई सर, हम ये जानना
नहीं,
चाह रहे
गलती
थे
नहीं।
कि इन्वेस्टिगेशन सही नहीं।
Try to be over smart.
जी जी सर,
You
गलती
are inviting trouble.
नहीं नहीं नहीं
We are showing full indulgence. We want that no innocent person should be punished unnecessarily.
नहीं सर,
And we sit here with the presumption of innocence of a person who is appearing before us.
जी।
But the way you have said,
Yes.
वहाँ जो हुआ था वो ही यहाँ होगा क्या? That amounts to contempt.
नहीं, हम ये हमारा बेटा बाहर बैठा है सर, चिंता में हम ये बोल गए हम।
जो उनको बेटे को अंदर बुला के बैठा लीजिए आप।
नहीं, हम
नहीं, ये इस तरीके का नॉनसेंस आर्गुमेंट हम बर्दाश्त
गलती
नहीं
हो गई
करेंगे।
सर, गलती हो गई सर, बहुत बड़ी गलती हो गई सर, प्लीज सर माफ कर दीजिए।
आगे बढ़िए।
जी।
Don't waste time.
Despite representing herself without any legal background and studying her way through the case, while being a master of her subject, she makes a mistake of alleging a new accusation which frustrates the judges. The most recent and viral part of her story unfolded on April 16, 2025, when in court she was offered a lawyer but consciously chose to continue on her own.
तो जब लैब में जाता है तो उसको टिश्यू को बर्न मार्क को क्या करते हैं, निकाल लेते हैं और जो वो पार्टिकल्स रहते हैं मेटल उनको अलग कर लेते हैं, फिर उनको घोल लेते हैं HCl या नाइट्रिक एसिड में और रिएक्शन करते हैं कि वेदर दे आर एल्युमिनियम या कि
आप केमिस्ट्री की प्रोफेसर हैं?
जी 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 सर।
This is where her chemistry background came into play, and she faced the judge's question about the electrocution with the precision of a scientist, challenging the very foundation of the post-mortem report. She asserted that a simple visual inspection is not enough to distinguish an electric burn from a thermal one, and that a chemical analysis is needed. The judge, taken aback, asked if she was a chemistry professor, to which she proudly said yes. After presenting her arguments on her own, Mamta recently told the court she wanted her former senior advocate, Surendra Singh, to assist her with the remaining points. The court had reserved its judgment. The High Court dismissed Mamta Pathak's appeal and upheld a life sentence on July 29, 2025 for April 2021 murder of her husband, retired physician Neeraj Pathak. Everyone is waiting to see if the professor's scientific logic can overturn the verdict of a murder conviction.